We are live. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We are live from SEMA Day 1. And I'm telling you, it has been an epic first day. We got to kick off the morning with our good friend Chris Metcalf.
There's our good friend.
Yo, what's up, baby?
We had some free coffee outside. SEMA kicked off SEMA 2024. So we're here looking at the polishers.
Yeah. So let's talk about these because you're giving away 10 a day. 1 of 10 a day.
It's pretty crazy. Our marketing team came up with an idea to give some polishers away, and then they said 10 a day. I was like, what?
I thought
10 a day? Oh, I'm supposed to sell them.
So how are you giving them away? Are you like calling them out once an hour, or are you just calling the people, or what do you do?
At the end of the day, we'll take whoever visits our booth. You do have to come to SEMA. You have to be here. Enter to win. Basically, click the QR code up above us
Or
on the side,
Yep.
and enter to win. And we're going to send it to you. It's not something you have to take away from you. So
I might want to take mine home with me and caress it on the way.
I already have two in the stack pack.
You're not supposed to.
The other thing you get is
that's where I know where they're at.
if you come down here, the stack packs are everywhere. They are all over. They have some of the coolest features. We're using the new stereo feature that is Bluetooth, and it's got auxiliary YouTube, 7 speakers, and you're rocking out. You are rocking out with this new thing.
Good. So let's talk about the polishers.
Right.
You got the traditional ones.
So you know that we have our standard 18-volt polisher. It's been around for about 7 years.
Yeah.
We introduced it at SEMA 7 years ago, and now we're introducing the next generation of polishers. This is the 24-volt, polishers, but we did it in all 3 different motions. So from rotary to 8mm gear-driven to 15mm free spinning.
And the thing that I like about these is the balance in the way that so the differential between the head of the unit and the battery, the balance is really good. Now the cool part, which is this, what we're calling the traditional one that was rolled out 7 years ago, is you guys built an adapter so that I can use the new batteries on the old machine. And that is really cool because traditionally when tool companies come out with a new configuration, a new battery, you're just screwed. It's just like either you buy a new machine or you're done. And with this, you can buy an extra battery, and now you can continue using your tool for the life cycle of that tool.
I think the biggest thing is that we didn't want to leave someone that had invested money in one of our other polishers from the past. We wanted to basically bring them to the next generation of 24-volt, which you can see on camera there. So we have that adapter that's in between the battery and the unit. But that adapter allows that customer to be able to use their original polisher with our 24-volt batteries. So we're trying to invite those people to our platform of 24-volt tools.
Yeah.
Well, and I really like, I had the opportunity when we were at Dan Cummins a couple weeks ago at the IDA training, and you came in and brought the tools, so we had a sneak peek. And I really like the low profile, right? So I actually used the free spinning one while I was in Dan Cummins, and I love the way that thing feels. It's just super.
It rides really nice when you are using it. This is kind of a bad comparison because that one has a pad on it, but it's actually about 3/4 of an inch lower or closer to the work surface when you get your hand on top of the tool. And even the grip has a little bit better grip on the front. Feels good in your hand.
Yeah, and I had an opportunity to preview this and get my hands on the rotary several months ago. And I made the mistake of thinking it was going to be underpowered, and then I walked down the side of a boat with it because with the 6-inch pad, and this has so much torque. It is unbelievable.
Our engineers and our product managers really had a task ahead of them. What are we going to do? We have a great, 18-volt polisher that's been out for 7 years.
Yeah.
It's like an iPhone. Everything evolves. It gets better. So our engineers said, what can we do to make this next generation of polishers? More power, more torque. So these battery-powered tools are equal to our corded tools. Yeah. And I know that's been not a problem, but something that people have commented about with our original tools was that it didn't have quite as much power as the corded tools. That's not the case with these. These have the power, same amount of power as a 40 tool.
So now this may not. This is probably not a fair question. Do you know how much torque this has? Like,
I don't. That's a question that we would have to get one of our engineers involved in. I mean, the bottom
Yes.
line, you know.
well, I happen to know part of that.
Oh,
So I
look
looked
at
this
this.
up.
All right.
So this machine has somewhere around 230 some foot-pounds of torque. A Mazda MX-5 originally had 175 foot-pounds of torque. So this will chase an MX-5 down the street and literally has more torque in a battery-operated tool than a car. So they're incredible as far as the torque goes. And I think people don't realize when you squeeze the trigger on one of these and you see somebody's hand turn, this the myth that a battery-powered tool is underpowered is wrong. It's totally wrong. Get your hands on one of these tools. They are fantastic, and the thing I love about Flex is that you guys make your own batteries. You're involved in the battery technology. So even from the early times, the PXE 80, I love that machine. The batteries are super tiny and they last forever. It's just
I think that's one of the things that makes us unique, is we do truly make this tool from the battery all the way to the head of the unit. We have complete control over the quality of the tool. Anything that has the name Flex on it comes with a premium level of power tool.
Yeah.
This is a top of the line power tool designed to be used every single day in your job. So for that professional detailer that's out there, all the way to the DIY guy. The DIY, there are a lot of guys out there that have a nice classic car in their garage and they're looking to just take care of it and maintain that car.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's going to last a lifetime.
the other thing that I like about this polisher is that it's one louder, right? We always talk about, man, it'd be really nice if I could go between 3 and 4, but this has a half louder, right? So you can go 3.5, 4.
It has 11
4 and a
speeds.
half.
Yeah, it does go to 11.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
it's
thing. It goes
literally
to 11.
one louder.
And the thing about that is even to me, like you said, even the person that's a DIY person, these are not so over the top price. I mean, somebody wants to go buy a 7.25-inch circular saw, they're going to spend as much money as one of these polishers. So these are a tool you can have around, and they do have a ton of uses. A rotary is a cutting machine. This is we were literally at a training. And a young gentleman that you know, named Steve Thompson,
Yeah.
they gave him a Scotch-Brite pad and said, go scratch these hoods.
Oh, geez.
And he
He really
took care of the task. And then when we got there, they literally, there was a company that was doing the training, and he goes, we're not going to be able to scratch this out. And I said, we can scratch that. So I grabbed a rotary,
Yeah.
and I measured the thickness of the paint, as you all should do. And because it was a junkyard hood, it had 6.5 mils. I was able to cut those scratches out and finish with a little pass.
Nice.
And the thing about it is I think that people don't understand. Low speed on this machine has got more cutting power than my original Black & Decker rotary from 100 years ago.
And a lot of that has to do, to be honest with you guys, is the brushless motor.
Yes.
I mean, if you don't quite understand what that is, I mean, a lot of the original tools that were in the market had carbon that would conduct the electric to create the magnet to turn. We now have, basically a computer chip inside here.
Yeah.
That computer chip's also talking to our battery and optimizing your amount of energy that you're using, depending on how you use it, and things like that. So if you're really hammered down on the rotary, it is going to use the battery faster.
Sure, yeah.
But
Right.
that has, we have optimization with our computer chips in here to try and give you the longest life, the run time, because everybody cares about run time.
Let's talk about life. I think you guys are doing something special about life with these, right?
We do have a crazy warranty, and it's really to invite people to the Flex brand. It is a lifetime warranty on any of our 24-volt products.
Did you hear that? It's
So
a
we say
lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
We even warranty the batteries and chargers. So
Yeah.
within your life, you can replace the batteries 3 times and the chargers 3 times. So you just register it on our website, and after you buy it, and you have that warranty.
Yeah, and that peace of mind knowing that you can use that tool every single day. And let's face it, the detailer that is doing, let's even say 1 or 2 cars a day, this machine is getting hammered on.
Oh, yeah.
And even the old school corded stuff, I've literally hammered on those machines on stainless steel for 6 hours a day for 6 days in a row. And you burn them out. And
For sure.
the literal beauty of it is the parts are available, the vacuum plates are available, all the things in there. But with the new brushless stuff, it's almost, I can't even imagine that there's much to it. The motor itself, and if you're doing something right, you're not going to destroy these machines.
I think the biggest thing is, coming to a company like Flex, and we have the backing, for our product. We have an 800 number that you can call if you have a problem, and we'll take care of it. There's a lot of power tools in this hall here that just have brand names on them. They don't manufacture that tool, so when it does break, you most likely have to buy a new tool and just move forward.
Yeah.
But with us, if you have a problem, we're going to take care of it. We're going to move on. Get you to a place where you can get your job done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have a phenomenal team.
Yeah.
Just a shout out to you.
Yeah, the team here is great. So come down to the SEMA booth. We're in the West Hall. You can next to Flex booth. We have this awesome building behind us. Behind us, if you notice, that's Mr. Mike Phillips in person back there. He's doing
Working hard.
He's answering questions, not just doing demos. I mean, that's the beauty of Mike Phillips. He's been doing this so long. He's answering people's questions more so than just showing them how to polish, because they're saying, hey, I've got this problem, or I've got this pain, or I've got this situation. And he can obviously help you out with that. And then the rest of the staff around here, do you know how many Flex stack packs are at this event? Did you guys bring like 100?
We have a lot. We have a lot of stack packs.
I see a lot of them, man.
I mean, the stack packs, it's just one of those things. We want people to realize what our stack packs are all about. And the only way to do that is to show people and let people feel and touch, the stack pack system so they understand it.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is, for you guys that aren't here, I'm going to take a short video and I'm going to add it to the comments of this podcast, because we want to show you the amazing Stack Pack Fest CRM podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
It is one of a kind. So I will post a short little video so you guys can get a
You
flavor
guys
of
even
what
have the
we've done.
Buckbright stickers.
Yeah,
on
we
the
got
stack
some
pack.
Buckbright
We do,
stickers
man.
on there.
So, that's awesome.
We were fortunate enough that Tom lives literally behind me. I can throw a rock in his house. So he made us some of those stickers. But that's the thing, is you can customize these tools for your company. If I had a detailing company and I had stack packs, I would brand the shit out of your stuff. Put the brand everywhere. That is something that I don't think. I mean, Flex does a phenomenal job of that. You can always pick out when there's a Flex tool. But I mean, walking around this thing, you've got people over in, I can't even name how many booths have a Flex tool in them, and they're coming by because this is a phenomenal.
Yeah, let's just say Angel Wax came down
Yeah,
here.
Angel Wax
and
came down here and
snagged
snagged
some
some
polishers.
No, they snag it.
System X has them. I mean, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
So,
And Sonax, they have them in their booth. I mean, yeah, so we're going to be bouncing over there in a little
But
bit.
don't forget, tomorrow we have free coffee
Free
every
coffee.
day, 8:30 to 11:30 every day. It's out at our booth outside. It's in between the West Hall and Las Vegas Boulevard. Just stop by, grab a free cup of coffee on your way into the show. And,
yeah. And you can bring in the stack packs out there. There's
Yeah,
about
exactly.
250 of them out there. So
it's gonna be
come
good.
by, get a stack pack, get some coffee, come inside, see Mike Phillips, hang out. It's actually beautiful in Las Vegas right now.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
in the upper 60s, and it's just gorgeous. So come on down and you have a chance to win a beautiful 64 Chevelle from Peterson Auto Museum. It's got an LS9, 600 horsepower. It's got a 6-speed Turmac transmission. It's got an American Classic 5-speed wheel, 4-wheel disc brakes from Wheelwood, and this thing is badass.
It
It's
is
top of the
badass.
line. So you got a
Hey,
chance to
I'll
win
take
it.
a photo of that and post that up as
Yep.
well. So, anyway, thank you so much
Thanks,
for allowing
guys.
us to be
Absolutely,
part
and
of
we
this
appreciate it so much, Chris, everything you do for
We are
the
having
industry.
so much fun with your
Always
team, and you guys, we'll take you guys in a little bit.
Go out, like, subscribe, and share these videos, and let everybody else know about all the wonderful tools here at the Flex booth, and come grab one.
And see ya!